will complete inferential statistics, and I will create one front end today. We will create front end using Python today. So I want work with me, both of you. So if possible, time is allowed, we'll create one app called password generator using Python. We you guys learned functions, right? I just introduced function, and using function how to create the app. We're going to do that today. Are we clear? Now let me write down, and the agenda for today's session. We will complete inferential statistics, and we will create a front end code using Tkinter, because when we deploy the model, we have to create a backend and we need to create a front end using Tkinter. What is Tkinter? Tkinter is GUI web-based applications, and we'll create a Jupyter notebook. And after done that, and we'll work on password generator project using Python. We use a simple define function along with, we use def functions. So these three concepts I will introduce today. Okay, guys? As today is fourth week, so that's why I take this session, password generator. So the three sessions, the agenda for today, the agenda for today's session. Okay. Now, just one moment. Clear from my side, team? Okay, that's good. Okay. Audio is bit low. Okay, wait. Statistics. The first concept we learn is probability and distributions. We understand that. And the first, we understand standardization. STANDA, standardizations. Convert the normal distribution to standard normal distribution, where mean to 0 and standard deviation to 1, isn't it, guys? So this is, we have standard normal distributions and standard normal distributions, also called as standardization technique, also we called as G-score. And the range of G-score is -3 to 3. Clear? This one. And next concepts which we covered, standard error equal to sigma by root n. Sigma by root n. Standard error. So are you following me, guys? Everybody joined offline team? 95? That's okay. So this three part we completed. Next, what else, guys? What is alpha? What is confidence level formula? Yesterday we discussed. What is confidence level? 1 minus alpha. Very good, Ratna. Equals to 1 minus alpha. So what is alpha? Alpha equal to, if 95% confidence, the alpha is error. Error is 5%. 5% means 0.05. Correct. Next, if alpha is 99% confident, 99% confident, then error is 1%, which is 0.01. So guys, I am explaining very slow so that yesterday topic, whatever I explained, I will repeat again the same concept so that we just fresh up all the concepts again. All right, confidence level we done, 1 minus alpha. Now confidence estimator, confidence interval divide into two part. One is population population variance known, also we called as population. Which test, guys? G test or T test? G test. Population variance unknown, which is sample, which is called sample. This is called T test. Okay. So in confidence interval, the lower bound and upper bound is called estimator, isn't it? And average between two estimator, is called estimates. Are we clear? This is all these things we understood. And also we introduce, okay, so we also introduce G table. G table is the statistical table to compute G test. All right. So these many things we completed yesterday. Are we clear or not? So I just had a review all those things. So today we'll complete a few more concepts and then we get back to the little front-end creations using Python with simple Python code script. I will guide you how to create, and it's hands-on, or maybe you can work with me as well. So this part is done. So today is 31, 36 session. Shall we continue, team? Everybody? Okay, good. Thank you for joining, and just minimize. So today I'll have inferential statistics. We create a front-end Tkinter, and then define functions I already introduced. Okay, now minimize. Just the first thing. Just go ahead, 31st. And okay. Now I will re-explain again yesterday concepts and today concepts, so that because when we understand this thing, it would be easy, guys. Okay, as we get into more and more, things would be clear. Standardizations we already explained 3 times yesterday, so no error. Standard error, I was talk about this. Confidence interval, let's have understand this, guys. Let's have understand this and we'll finish. Then I'll go to, if you refer this one, we talk about the interval. What is interval? The range of a meal, the cost of the meal in Hyderabad and the cost of the meal in Bangalore. So I mean to say this is two estimated, this is estimate, the average between two estimator. That's right. Confidence level 1 minus alpha. Okay. What is alpha? 95% confidence, 5 is error. And 99 confidence, 1 is error. Now, this is equations to compute any test cases. Okay, any test cases for random test cases. Next one. So this is x bar and sigma by root n. If you refer to this point estimate, this is point estimate. These two are estimator, standard error, and reliability factor. Okay, so don't miss the classes. Don't skip the session, sir. Is this the formula to find the right? Very good, Venu. Simple. This is the formula to find confidence interval. Exactly. But when? If test is G. So variance unknown, variance known. This is G test. This is T test. We already know that. And we done one test cases. We ask random employee data scientist salary, and that test cases we have to prove it. So that's the reason we compute mean of the data set, and we compute population standard deviations, and we plug in here population mean and standard error. We fit here, and now the next one, please share those screen. I will share today, Vamshi. I will share today. I'll share today all these things. Okay, let's understand. And here, if we 90% confident that alpha is 10%, if we are 95% confident the alpha is 5%, if we are 99% confident the alpha is 1%. All right. So this is what we done. So this is G table. In the G table, we learned G alpha by 2. Yeah, alpha is error. That's right. So in the, I will share the screenshots today. G alpha by 2 means if you 95% confidence the alpha is 5% or not. So G alpha by 2, G 0.05 by 2, which is 0.025. So confidence level we introduce 1 minus alpha 0.025, 0.975. So here this is 1.9 and this would be 0.06. So when you solve this, we try to get a problem solutions like 95% confidently we are saying the data scientist salary based on 30 random records. We get to know that this is what range between 95 percentages, guys. Are you clear? G table I will share you later. Okay, so these are the G table. This is the G table I will share you today's session. Okay, now can we compute at 99%? So in this yesterday I again explained, but today I re-explain again. This is fourth time I'm explaining, guys. Now the next one. So confidence interval 99%. What is alpha? 0.01. What is alpha by 2? 0.01 by 2. So 1 minus 0.005 is 0.995. So in this 0.995, if I go to 2.5 plus 0.08, so this is going to be 2.58. Clear, team? So this is what we understand. And finally, we can say 99% confident the average data scientist salary is going to range between 93,135 to 107,206. So this is the problem test cases we find out with the distributions, with the ranges, and this concept called G test. Because we have a population, we have the data set is population. Understand up to this, guys, everyone? Can I go to the T test now? Can I go to the T test? And inferential statistics we complete with the help of T test. Refer to that. What is T table? Now go to the students T distributions. The learner who cleared G test, they will easily learn T test. How? Refer to this. The way we have G table, the same way we have T table. Okay, G table, T table, both are different. Don't ask who is he. Me too don't know. Assume he's a statistician. Okay. Now this is a T table. This is the T table. T table sample means in the formula, can I apply n minus 1 or not? Do you see T n minus 1, guys? In the formula, we can apply n minus 1. Understand? T table means because this is a sample. That's right, Apurv. Now, assume this data set is not a population. This data set is a sample. The yesterday data set which we resolve, it was population. Because we have 30 employee, I considered 30 records, isn't it? If it is a sample, I should have been done 30 minus 1, which is 29. I mean to say, assume we ask a random data scientist salary for how many employee? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 employee we ask. Okay, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sample mean. Can we compute sample mean? That's right. Sample standard deviation 78 minus 92 whole square divided by n minus 1 and then root of. Then we got standard error. Guys, are you understand this part? Are you understand this part? Please ping me. Yes, just type Y. The one who understand, please type Y. Very simple. This is a very simple, very good. Now, once we done this, Now let's go to the formula. Now, now difference the formula. If the data is sample, then we use t-test. If the data set is population, we'll use this formula, right? Both test cases, x bar, same. Standard error, same. But one concept is this would be sigma, this would be S. Are you clear, guys? And also, as this is a sample, we have n minus 1, we have alpha by 2. We have n minus 1, we have alpha by 2. Guys, are you getting my point? Now, in this case study, only one part is different. This is g-test, this is t-test. Clear? Variance unknown means t-test because n minus 1. N minus 1 means sample. Alpha by 2 is population. Okay, let's solve it. The way we have G table, the same way we have T table. In this table, what we have? T n minus 1 alpha by 2. Can we compute at 95%, guys? So how many records in the data set I show you right now? 9 records. 9 minus 1. What is alpha? 0.05 by 2. Can I say this, guys? I mean to say, if we go here and now try n minus 1. What is n minus 1? The data set which I showed you, how many record? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 record. Now if you refer to this, now t n minus 1, 9 minus 1 is 8. Alpha by 2 is 0.025. If you 95% confidence, the alpha is 0.025. Understand up to this? Now, can you tell me T8, T8, T table, we understand G table yesterday. Now, same thing will show you T table. In the T table, this is 2.306 and 0.025. Are you clear, guys, this one? So 306 means, can I replace to 2.31 or not? Now, let me fit into this equation. And finally, we come to the conclusion that this is what the range is, guys. I mean, the T table, as per the, what is the data scientist salary? As per the T table, 92,533 plus or minus, guys. I get a 2 value or not? This is 92,533 minus 2.31 and 92,000. So you got, I mean to say 2 plus or minus 34 means 2 minus 34, comma 2 plus 34. Can I get a 2 values or not? I'm also get the 2 value from here. So this is called G table. This is called G table. Guys, are we clear? What is meant by G test? What is meant by T test? How many of them understand? Because in the T test, see, the one who cleared the G table T test is very easy. The reason being, here, is there any limit for T table? No limit. No limit, because T table, I mean to say, yeah, table is a limit, guys. G table, T table created by statisticians. In G table, we apply when 0 to 100, but in T table, we apply 0.12 up to 0.005. Understand? That's the difference. Rest of things same. Now, finally, I can come to conclusion that, just one moment. Finally, I come to conclusion that if populations, sir, in the T test, is that sample error? No, error could be error only. 95%, you can't say population error or sample error. Okay. So population variance G, population variant unknown T. Now, this formula we discussed today, G plus or minus G alpha by 2, Tn minus alpha by 2. Sigma refers to population, S refers to sample. Population variance known, population variance unknown. So this concept called margin of error. This concept called margin of error. Understand, guys? So finally, this is what we completed our inferential statistics today. If you refer to this document, yeah, so if you refer estimator, estimates, and G-test, T-test, all those things we completed, guys. How many of them clear? How many of them clear? Guys, are you understand T-table? Are you understand G-table? Yes, team? So if yes, today we go ahead for front-end creations using Python. And if you not understand, don't worry. I just want you to share the file. Please have a look at it, because the reason why I didn't share it, I want to complete all the file, then I want to share. So refer to them and things would be clear. Just make a note and remember, when the practical comes up, I will introduce this, guys. Okay. Whenever the time comes, I'll call up last concepts before I complete inferential statistics. Central limit theorem. What is the next concepts, guys? The next concepts we have, but exactly, Anand, it was very tough topic, but uh, if you not listen, I cannot help you guys. So this one we have like central limit theorem. So few theorems are very important. I mean to say, you may not implement this in your practical, but this is for a resume implementations, guys. What is central limit theorem? I'll share all this document, minimize, and let me finish this. Okay. Now listen to me well, and things would be close. No problem. This would be easy topic. Only one hard topic is G test, T test, because I'll explain well, but how people are take it, it's all depends on you. Assume I have one data set. Okay, guys? Assume I have one data set. Okay. In this data set, let's randomly pick some sample. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Assume first sample, how many records I have, guys? X1 sample, 10 records I have or not? Team understand? If I take a mean 299 plus, this is a sample mean, guys, all right? And 530, I get some mean value. So my question, how many sample I can create like this? How many sample I can create like this? How many sample I create like this? For example, X1 is one sample. Can I create another X2 sample? N number, multiple, very good. Many sample. Can I create X2 as well? Can I create X3 as well? Can I create Xn as well? Yes. But remember, what exactly central limit theorem saying? The central limit theorem says, if you refer X1, how many records we considered? 10 records, guys? I mean, 10 observation, 10 records. X2 also 10 records. X3 also 10 records. Guys, are you getting my point? We have a data set, and from the data set, we can create many. But central limit theorem saying the sample should be greater than number of observation. So what is number of observation? Every record 10 observation or not? What is sample? I have X3 sample. Is it greater than 10 observation? Yes or no? No, isn't it? In this code, how many sample I considered? Only 3. So 3 sample is not greater than 10 observation. The central limit theorem saying X11 should be greater than 10 sample. It's saying the number of records is 10, but sample should be greater than 10. This concept called central limit theorem. How many of them understand? If not, I'll give another example. How many of them understand? If not, I'll give another example. Sri understands. Swaraz, Bhutinder. Okay, what about rest of them? Okay, now let me repeat again, guys. One more example, please. Okay, Hina. Now let's have a look at it. Just go to the next one. Okay, assume. I have one data set where the records are ranging from 1 to 1000 or 960 random numbers. How many numbers I have? 960 random numbers. Sample should be very good, Srikant. That's the thumbnail. If you refer this, sample should be greater than observations. Now my question, 960 sample I have. Okay. Now, so first, this is what frequency we have. But now in here, how many sample I created, guys? 30 sample I created. Every sample, how many records I have? 30 random samples I created. 30 random samples created. Every sample, how many records? 25 records. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 25 records. Now my question, can we call this concept as center limit theorem? Because sample is greater than observation. Sample, but here, if I take 20 random sample, n equal to 25, is it a valid or invalid central limit theorem? This would be invalid because sample is not greater than observation. So this would be the valid. This concept called center limit theorem. Are you clear now? Offline team, are you guys clear or not? So finally, I'll come back to this. And here, look at the thumb rule. The sample should be bigger than observation. Now, so always remember, the sample should be bigger than observation. All right, guys. Now, this is what central limit theorem. Team, we completed in statistical part, we completed population versus sample, and we also done like types of data and quality of the measures of data, types of data and measures of data also we done, and descriptive statistics we completed, and inferential statistics we completed. Okay, the two part we completed. So I try explained slow way so everybody has understand this. If you not understand, I would request you to watch and complete the recording. Advanced start, I will start from Monday, not now. Advanced statistics, I will start from Monday. All right. And I will share all these documents today so that you can refer to that. And these documentations, please create your own formulas and share me in the classroom. So what is next step? Create all the formulas. So guys, are you working on e-files, guys? Are you working on e-files? Question banks, which are given to you. Please work and see the transitions. Next one. We know how to create a backend. We haven't done backend front end, but I want to introduce a small project. We learn if else conditional statement loops we learn. And what is a defined function? We define a function and print the statement and we call the function. Okay. My question, in one code, in one cell, can I define multiple function? Can I define multiple function in one line code? If you refer on that day, which has been introduced, just one moment, Python code and core Python second part. No, functions are not. This is one function, right guys? Greet function. So in one cell, I define greet function, I define add function or not. So my question is, can I define multiple function in one cell or not? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Now, I will build one project today. The name of the project is password generator. How to generate a password using simple Python code. But before that, I need to create a front end or not. Let's say I want to introduce a library called Tkinter. What is the name of the library? Tkinter. Tkinter means it is front end GUI web based, okay, platform, means GUI, graphic user interfaces. I mean to say it will create a front end. So for that, we'll try to work one code, and then maybe you can also work with me. And let's see, are you create this code? I need to update me, yes or no. Okay, guys, graphical user interface. Now, very simple. I want to create a new file, or just go home and click a new notebook. Okay. Now, very simple. I can try import. Okay, you can first listen this and then I'll give you import Tkinter as TK. All right, the first one. How do you define TKINTER? Shift tab. We have this one. No, we go get this one. Now what I need to do, I need to define a function, and when a front-end user click the button, okay, function always ends with open bracket, right? And I want to create a config. Okay, I need to make a configurations. See, so how a user is, I want to click a text or not, because the user create a box and I can say button clicked. I can say button clicked. So this is what Tkinter app. So what exactly I create now? This is the function to called when button is clicked. When button is clicked, isn't it? So this is one functions, guys. Team, I hope understand what is the code I written here. Yesterday I was talk about define functions, button clicked functions. I want to create a text button clicked. Okay, next one. Now I want to create a main application window. I want to create a main applications window. Guys, are you following me? Are you following me? I want to create a front end called Tkinter as TK, and I create a function, button clicked function, where I want to config as this one. Now let's say root and tk dot tk, because this is what I want to, what is this one? I want to create the main applications window. I want to create a main applications window here. All right, now this title I mentions, I want to root dot title, and I want to create a simple app, simple Tkinter app. So here, just 1 second, I'll tell you this one. We try to create a simple. So this is up to this part clear, guys. Now very simple. Now I want to execute now. What happened? Let's go and check. Okay, we got attribute. Tkinter has no attribute. TK. Tkinter has no attribute. TK. So that's why, just because I done some, I have to add more code now. Okay, I will add more code. Now let's try to create a label widget now. The first one, let's try to create a label, and label equal to tk dot label. All right, label label. I created a root or not? So let's go to root. Don't worry, I'll get back to you. And I want to text pass a message, and hey Tkinter, just hello Tkinter. So this part we done, label part, and then label dot pack and paddy equals to 20, because I'll get back to you what exactly I try to make. A label spelling is incorrect. Oh, I'm sorry, label. Thank you. Okay, so this, what exactly label, guys? When we create an app code bar or something, I need to create a front end box, right? So that's why create a label widget. And once we done, now I want to create a button now. Button creation. How to create a button in this? Now I need to create a button variable, and I in this button variable I can say tk dot button. All right, and again root dot text equals to, I said click me, or I can say click me, and I want to pass a command on button, guys. I want to pass a command on button, or mean to say command equal to. So I click here on button click, right? Let's copy, and here I want to pass it. That's good. And then button dot pack, and here, okay, I just paddy equals to 20. I'll get back to this. Let me check, and I want to run it now. Root dot, wait, I'll come back to this. Root dot main loop. Try will this work. Module Tkinter has no attribute. Tkinter. Any error we got? Let's check this. Let me know. Let me know. Wait. Button clicked. Okay. tk.yy. Module Tkinter has no attribute. Why I got this bug? I think it has little check this. So no attribute. tk.tk. Did I mention tk dot or not? Yeah, I already mentioned. Okay, I'm sorry. It's a small k, guys. Yep. Now go ahead and try this. Label. Okay, now the code is, guys, it's not capital. Where is spelling? Wait. This is label. Okay, again. Sorry. TK has no small l. So this would be a capital L. Okay. And now check this. Good. Now it's done. Do you see? Oh my God, it's already created long ago. Just go ahead and try it and create. Wait. Do you see, guys? We got a front end or not now? We got a front end or not, guys? Team, are you clear? Hello, Tkinter. So I try to click a message. So guys, are we create a front end now, guys? In the front end, I'll create many more app now. So guys, I hope you're clear. So would you try now? Would you try now? Would you try now, guys? Just 1 second. So what exactly the PADI 10 or 20 means? We try to create a box limit, maybe horizontal, vertical boxes, positions of the boxes is all about this, guys. All right. So here, do you see box with padding? That's true. So in this one, do you see my code is executing now and click me button clicked. So what exactly the code? Let's go for first Tkinter. The name of the library, when you introduce this library is open on web-based and define on button clicked. I define the function, okay, text button clicked. So do you see button click me? When I click me, the button clicked now. Create a main application window because root, we by default, it has to be go to the root, guys. TK means Tkinter. And then title simple Tkinter app, the title name. If I change this title, these values will change. This will be changed. Label equal to tk.label text hello Tkinter. Okay, so the text is not create hello Tkinter. We'll create that. Now click me and command. When you say click me, you got this output and return me loop. Pretty clear or not? Now I want to copy this and send it to you 7:30 p.m. Okay, can you try this now? Can you try this and let me know how you got front end? So let's close. The code is stop. I got it. Very good, Anand. Interesting. We learn front end now using Tkinter. Good. That's good. Now, okay. This part is done, right, guys? I want everyone to complete this. Yet, okay, wait. I want to add a new cell. Just go up and oops, front end GUI app, and I go to Markdown. Just go here. Done, guys. Okay, that's nice. Now let me write. I'm going to copy the same code and here. Let's see in this code, I want to create a box. Let's from Tkinter import. I want to import a message box. I want to import a message box it. All right. So once here, now let's do this. So button click. Okay. First, when a button click, a user input, let's say user need to input to entry.get functions. What exactly? The get the command, the get the input from the user. That's called get. And I want to get a message box dot show info. All right. And okay, so you can pass anything like information and comma. So you can mention any message, guys. You entered, you enter user informations, like you can try anything. Okay, team, just 1 second. Okay, informations. I did it in VS Code. Yeah, that's fine. Any way you can work. So this is message box. Okay. So we done the informations. And here, okay. So guys, before I go ahead, before I write what I try to do. So before I write what I try to do. So my questions, are you got this now, everyone? Let me know. Once you complete it, please let me know. Yes, everybody. I want to create one. Now I want to create one project. A very simple. Yeah, we can write the code, but that's fine. That's not a big issue. We can get some boxes here. Now, how many part we completed today? We done this. Today we done this. I want to create a project, password generator project. Now just go to, okay, file, save all, and I already done that today before I had a session. And can you open? I want everyone to type this. I want everyone to type this. And I will guide you one by one. I'll guide you one by one. Okay. Could you do it? Will you try this, guys? First, password generator project. Cancel. Import star. What is meant by import star? What is meant by import star? All functionality import from Tkinter package. Okay, that's what. So if you see the VS Code wrapper functions for TK, Tkinter provide classes which allow display, positioning, and control of widgets, top level widgets, and top level. Other widgets are frame level. I mean, you can create all the front end boxes like this. This library does that. Random variable generator. You know, guys, we learned about np.random. What is meant by that? It create the, it will create the random generator numbers. It by default, it will give you uniform within range and string, you know, the string collection of string constants. I want to introduce a library called Piperclip. So what is Piperclip? A cross-platform clipboard module for Python with copy and paste functions for plain text. Because whatever, see what happened, guys. Whenever we create any password generator OTP, you can copy and paste to the things or not. That's what we try to do one project. I mean, import Piperclip. This part clear, everyone? Are you done? Are you done? Whether you type in VS Code or Jupyter, it would be fine. So please work. Are you following me offline team? Are you work with me? Are you working with me? Or you left? Okay, don't worry. In the last of the session, only few of them with me. Rest of okay. Animesh, can you install? How many of them showing Piper clip is error, no module found. Do install. In Jupyter Notebook, type pip install Piper clip. Can you do that? And now you execute the code. This code has to be execute in one line. This code has to be execute in one line. Shall we complete the project or you don't want? Shall we do this project, guys? Everyone? Yeah, we will complete. Please complete this. So 3 lines finished. Random string and Piper clip means what? Piper clip means I will show you when the output you will get now. Tkinter I introduced today, and now I introduce this one. Let's create root. Just now, a root. Let's create a working set. Very good. Please work. Root tk functions. Don't use capital K. Use small k. So because last time I used capital K, so by default, it's create a class. I'll tell you, oops, how to create a class, how to create an object. But as we little introduce projects as well, so that it has interesting to work with other thing as well. Now geometry, because tk function, yes, use tk. What is geometry? Geometry to new one of the form x height plus return current value if none is given. If you don't pass any null value, you can mention geometry 4 into 400, or it will give you, you can increase to 500 to 500. Resizable, because the whatever the Tkinter draw we plot, and you can do that. Root title, please mention size of the window. Yeah, Python, what is the title of this one? The project, I can mention the Python project, password generator project. What is the name of the project, guys? Python project password generator. Okay, this part clear? Now that's fine. Now, okay, I want you to type rather than see these codes. If you can't type, you have to get error, you have to get output. If I copy and if you copy paste, then it's not make sense, right, guys? And I want you to see and type. I see, don't worry, in futures, most of them, can I write this type of code? This is not a data science code, this is a Python code. Now, are you completed line number 80? Line number 8, everybody finished till line number 8? I mean, the boxes, everything, but now let's do it. Label, create a to label, guys. Create a to label. Label root text password generator, and in that label, Arial 15 bold pack. Okay, now Paddy, it's not required. You just mention a pack. Maybe it's your wish. You can change the font size to 20, 30, or based on your requirement. But here, now label root, just copy this line item and you can do this, guys. This part we clear. I hope this very simple concepts. I know maybe you're not done before, but today is first time we do. Don't worry, even though you not understand, just type and done the practical project. Then we'll see. सो गाइज मैंने क्या बता रहा हूँ कि जस्ट समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है, नो प्रॉब्लम, पहले उसको कंप्लीट करो, बाद में देखेंगे, ठीक है? एवरीबडी, टू यू गाइज, ओके, better you can share. First I will share, then we can work on it. Define generator. So in this case, what happened? We try to create a project. I'll give you little documentations first. The project is simple password generator applications using Python and Tkinter library. The program generate a random secure password based on the user's specified length and provide an option to copy the generate password to clipboard. So what library we used? Tkinter, random, string, Piper. Clear? How many library we using, guys? 4 library, code explanations. This 3 library, we import, random, we talk about this. So in this one, what happened? TK, create a main application window. TK, it will create a main application window. Geometry, it sets the window size 400 to 400 pixel. You can increase to 800, you can increase to 1000. Resizable, disable window resizing by user. Now, title, you can mention the title based on your password generator. It will set the title. I changed to Python. Are you clear now this part, guys? That's good. Now, label. Create a text level in the windows. The first level display password generator. The second level display at the bottom of windows. The second level, create a level prompting user to select the password length. Just now I said. Int var, a Tkinter variable class that holds integer value. It is used to store the select password length. See guys, if you don't want, I don't teach you, because when people are left this. And spin box and string variable. A Tkinter variable class the whole string. It is very simple English I'm speaking, and it is used to store the generate password. Guys, are you clear? So here, how many functions we create in the code? How many functions we create in the code? Define function, generator function, copy password function. In the code we create, so yesterday I was explained two function or not, greet function, add function, two function, generator function and copy password function. Two functions we created. In the two function, password is a list. Empty list I created, empty list password. If password length is greater than equal to 4, please append string ASCII uppercase and lowercase, digits, punctuation. Password should be protected or not, guys? If the password 1234, everybody can copy and paste it, isn't it? So in the password, ASCII character required, lowercase required, digits required, and punctuation also required, isn't it? And rest of the case, in range pass length, password.append. So append means it is empty list. It has to be append ASCII uppercase. Now I need to combine all the code now. Uppercase 1 plus 3 plus 3. That means we need to combine all those things over here. And random.shuffle password. What is shuffle does? Shuffle list text please return none. It is option argument. If a user not entered any password, so here what happened? If length is less than 4, just fill the required length with random choices. It will pick a random value. This part is clear. Then join the passwords. So what is the next one? Define copy password. Paperclip, what is paperclip? This is the library where we need to copy the function's password generator and route the main loop, guys. So what happened? So when we execute and right click and hit it, so very good. Are we created the front end here or not? Are you created password generator? Let's see. I need a 4 password. Just generate the password. Do you see? If you see the code, now I hope you understood what is the code has been written here. The first code has written like ASCII uppercase. Do you see uppercase? Then lowercase, then digit, then punctuations. Now this clipboard does, what is clipboard does here? So this is called, what we call, guys, these things, piper clip. Now copy to clipboard and you can paste anywhere. Notepad, just open it and we can apply a control V here. Do you see this, guys? Now I'll check 5, then generate password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now when you say 9, generate password 9. So this is more credentials or not, guys? So team, I hope you understand. Team, I hope you understood. When you deploy this project in some of the company app, let's assume your company will give you a server. Now you need to deploy this front end back end code to the server. Now the project is live. Now the project is live. So very interesting project. Guys, I hope you're clear or not. Okay, now I'll copy the code. Just go and let me know to the classroom. Let me post. Control